Complexum tuum, abterra ortum, agnostifera. In umbram petus.
Here goes nothing.
In umbram petus.
Korga. My new friend.
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor.
I know the truth. You mean to take the grove for the Shadow Druids?
What? That damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
Mistress Ollerton, I can explain.
Shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Korga, what is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
Korga's a Shadow Druid. She means to convert the circle.
A shadow druid? Korga, have you lost your mind?
You and Elsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
Ollerton speaks truth. Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
The choice is made. Korga, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Ollerton.
What are you thinking? Shadowheart.
With the grove taken for Cloakwood, the Circle will see that I'm right. The Great Mother will guard us from all danger.
You're so desperate to be proven right. It's made you forget who you really are.
Yes. When the darkest hour fell, it was us that brought light. Sylvanas demands we illuminate shadow, not hide within it. How was I so blind?
Careful, Korga. The shadows don't forgive.
I belong to the shadows no longer. You've no power over me.
You would question my power. Mother Earth, hear me. Grant me your wrath.
It's a fight you want then. At least he didn't shoot me. I'm going to gut you now.
Step by step.
Taste my fury.
Torment. Take cure.
Really doesn't like you, does she, Gale?
At the ready.
Take your
Let's move.
Now you die.
You will face Sylvanus' justice.
If it's an argument you seek, you won't find it here. Whatever the truth of his judgment, I will accept it in full.
What's up for discussion?
Wrath thought me a danger. Seems I've proven him right.
Power's lure is strong. I know it well.
It was through power that I would keep us safe. Or so I thought. Yet I betrayed Sylvanus himself. Led the circle to shadow. We will stop the rite, and I will stand trial. My fate lies with Sylvanus. May he have mercy.
And what of Zevlor's people?
We will grant them safe harbor until they depart. Meanwhile, help us contend with the goblins. Perhaps we can dissuade them from attacking.
How did the Shadow Druids even find you?
It began with a letter. There was no messenger, it simply appeared. Olladin came soon after. An army was coming, she said. Goblins, drow, and more still. Legions upon legions. The druids of Cloakwood knew the dangers this would bring. They ordained that all circles cast the rite to shelter from the storm. Olladin taught me to harness the Tree Father's power to wall us in. In return, well, you know the rest. I would turn the grove over to them. I won't forget the wounds I've inflicted. I pray Halsin returns to heal them in full.
You have saved Korga from herself. I cannot thank you enough.
I do what I can.
Very well.
I'm trying, at least.
Let's see.
The rite has stopped, yes? So maybe... now I can strike.
Mother was a heartbeat away from fighting a bear.
Better be cautious. Time to press ahead. Out of sight, out of mind.
Lies.
Can't risk being in open view.
The druids will not stand by while you abscond with their idol. Your next move will decide your fate.
Oh, that's your holy relic. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was that one.
You are forgiven. This time.
This calls for careful footwork.
I don't see a holy relic. Oh, the chaos I will bring
Have I
upon
been
this
way
world.
before?
Seems simple enough.
Maul, I have a present for you.
Worse than junk. Don't worry, kid. In Baldur's Gate, purses practically grow on trees.
I have
Be
something to ask.
patient. We'll get there. I had a feeling you'd be back.
The idol's all yours.
Thanks. See you in Baldur's Gate, I hope. Now scram, before I get emotional.
A ring of protection. Why, Maul, you shouldn't have. I'll take my gold now, Zevlor, thank you.
I'm told the druids have stopped their damn chanting. What happened?
Karga agreed to stop the ritual.
Truly? Ilmater's ashes. I never thought she would actually see reason. Thank you. We still have the goblins to contend with, but you've given us time to prepare. I need to ensure my people make the most of it. But here, left over from my soldiering days, it's sparse thanks for what you've done for us, but gods and goblins willing, I won't need it again. If you can clear the road of goblins, as you say, I'll ensure a reward is gathered for you.
I like the sound of that. I say we go and see our friend, Ethel.
Interest in the astral plane.
Time. Or rather, the absence of it. In the astral plane, everything is eternal.
We should be wary of this place. I don't trust Ethel, despite what she says. Go steady. Stick to the path.
The sheep's voice warbles. You realize it's trying to say bar.
What is going on with this sheep?
The smell of rot assaults your senses as the illusion vanishes. The murderous glare of a redcap, a fey creature known for its bloodlust, greets you. He seems unaware that his illusion has failed.
You're not a sheep.
Nosy, scum-sucking, lice-ridden little ball bag! Get out! Or I bite tongue, eat tongue. Oh, delicious tongue.
I'm not going anywhere.
Ha! I bleed you, cut you, make many delicious holes. Yes, yes!
No one who talks to me like that will live. Be careful, there's more of them. Gale, I could use a little bit of help here.
Time to strike.
Let my name be known.
Jesus. Gale.
Moving. Take you.
Gale, fall back.
Swift and lethal.
Oh.
Take you.
Time to strike. I will not know failure.
Best be on my way.
Needs healing. I am fury. I am death.
Morse cut.
Well, that's not ideal.
Another step forward.
Come and get us.
Creator, destroyer.
May it please, Mistra.
I will ascend.
Redcap's here.
What's hiding here?
This hag is going to be more trouble than I thought.
To choose a partner outside of your own people. Imagine Mother Gith would approve. Doesn't she prefer us lesser species enslaved? Or eviscerated?
We are to use and misuse each civilization in the stars in every way we know. I do not conquer by blade alone, Gale.
A welcome rest. I wouldn't have predicted the night you shared with our friend Lae'zel. You didn't consider it beneath you.
They were beneath me at times, but also above me, and standing at certain points.
That's enough. I get the picture. Gods, do I get the picture.
Ah! My finger.
I want to have a word.
Green leaves, shallow water. Green leaves, shallow water.
I'm looking for Auntie Ethel. Know her? What is this place? Why is it covered by an illusion?
Away!
What are you croaking on about?
Green leaves, shallow water.
A chill runs up your spine. There is something wrong with this creature. Very wrong.
Burn! Bleed! Kill!
This isn't natural. What's twisted you like this?
Careful! Ethel!
I will, friend. This wound is not getting better. Oh, I need to rest. I need to heal.
Need something?
So, about you biting me.
I've already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble.
I need to know how we'll feed you in the future.
No innocence. You have my word. Only villains that we need to kill anyway. After all, you know what I am now. I can fight with all my weapons, teeth included. And if I happen to drain the occasional bandit during a fight, what's the harm? They're just as dead.
All right. Sounds good. Glad we could agree.
As am I. I'm starting to feel a little peckish already.
How does someone become a vampire, exactly?
It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free. And a true vampire.
In theory. So they bite you, and you bite them?
Yes and no. The problem is, once you're a vampire spawn, they completely control you. They have to allow you to bite them. And why would they do that? Vampires are power-hungry creatures. They won't lose a servant to create a competitor. Trust me, it doesn't happen.
I need you in my party. Will you travel with us? You can feed on whoever we find.
Perhaps if you lost a follower or two. I prefer to travel in smaller groups. It's more intimate.
Gale could do with a rest. We've used his magic powers for today.
Excellent. Now that that's settled, lead on. So, you know about these parasites. Will we survive them?
Only if my people extract them. The only other cure is the blade.
Okay. Wonderful.
She's full of charm, this one, isn't she?
If not over, then through. I should speak up.
Ah, stranger. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. An old hunter's trick. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me.
You're a monster hunter. I'm surprised. I thought all Ger were vagrant cutthroats.
And more. We steal chickens, curse your crops, seduce your daughters, the list goes on. Now, I wish I had half the power settled folk think my people possess. Alas, I am a simple wanderer. A simple wanderer and monster hunter. But I'm no witch doctor or cutthroat.
So what monster are you hunting?
Something terrifying, no doubt. Dragon? Cyclops? Kobold?
Nothing so dramatic. I'm hunting for a vampire spawn. His name is Astarion, but I fear he's gone to ground. I hope the hag of these lands can help me flush him out, if I can afford her blood price.
Only a spawn. Pity. Not like it's a real vampire.
I don't know. I'm sure a vampire spawn could still rip out your throat if he felt like it.
He is right, unfortunately. They are only weak when compared to their masters. During the day, we have the advantage, but at night, when they hunt, you'll not find a more deadly quarry.
Yes, I'm sure they can creep right upon you.
We've all survived so far. Let's focus on that.
It would still be wise to post guards at night. The threat is real.
Indeed it is. We should do something about this threat.
All right, kill him if you must.
Excellent.
The vampire? It can't be.
That nearly ended me.
Looks like it did.
Need to stay focused. Got to press on.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
This is your end.
Nothing will stand in my way.
He's getting away. Get him.
Softer than a whisper.
Let's end this. On my way.
The dance macabre. Step quick.
I am fury. I am death. I will not know failure.
It's Alan! That nearly ended me. Let's have some fun. Quickly.
Nothing important is ever easy. Breathe deep and move.
Can't give up. Not now. On I go.
On the move.
Pretty skilled for a monster hunter, I'll give him that.
Speaking truthfully, I'm a little surprised you chose to shield a star.
So am I. He grows on you, I guess.
Yes?
So there's a monster hunter after you?
Not anymore. Which is all that matters, really.
What if there are others? You might not have been alone.
Oh, there'll be others. I'm sure of that. If Cazador sent one peon after me, he'll send another.
Who is Cazador exactly?
Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor.
You're sure Cazador's behind this?
It was him, I'm sure. Only he would know to send the Gur after me. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me.
He appeared just when you needed him. Sounds convenient.
Maybe. Maybe he was just drawn to the smell of blood. The point is, I have history with these barbarians. Cazador's sending a message. He's reminding me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, he can reach me. And he wants me back.
But why capture you? Why not just kill you?
Maybe he wants to make an example of me, to show what happens to runaways. Or maybe he thinks death is too good for me.
Sounds like he won't let you go easily. Should I be concerned?
Concerned? Do you know the power a vampire lord possesses? He can change shape, turn into mist, call wolves to do his bidding, shrug off blows like they're nothing. He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you.
All right. What do you suggest?
First, we have to... I don't know. Well, if we kill his lackeys, he'll just send more. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight.
Starion, I think you're a little banged up here, aren't you? Maybe, a garlic is just what I need. Maybe, Gale is recovered.
I suppose you want to hear about Cazador.
You said he was your master.
My old master. Before the Mind Flayers took me from him. Before this strange, twisted freedom. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power. Not political power or military power, I mean power over people. The power to control them completely. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor.
How were you turned? Did he attack you?
Not him, no. A gang of thugs attacked me, angry about a ruling that I'd handed down as magistrate. They beat me to death's door when Cazador appeared. He chased them off and offered to save me, to give me eternal life. Given that my choices were eternal life or bleed to death on the street, I took him up on the offer. It was only afterwards I realized just how long eternity could be.
You've been a slave ever since?
A vampire's spawn is less than a slave. They're a puppet. We have no choice but to obey our master's commands. They speak, and our bodies react. It's all part of the deal. Sometimes he'd order us to submit to torture. Sometimes he'd have us torture ourselves. Whatever his weather-vane mood settled on.
That sounds terrible. I'm so sorry.
Thank you. But this isn't about sympathy. It's about knowing what we might be up against. The Mind Flayers aren't the only monsters out there. They're not even the only ones hunting us. All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows.
You keep me safe, and I'll do the same.
What more could I ask? Now, is that all?
I think it's better if you stay here for a while. You look a bit beaten.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Dream on.
I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
You've got something to say?
We're going up against a hag. I'd like you to join me.
That's the spirit.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Fetid smell assaults your nostrils. Dead flesh lies below. A great deal of it.
Oh, disgusting.